Welcome back in, guys. Okay. What's up?
I don't know, let's just ask if you're free tomorrow.
I am after I get home.
What time do you get home?
I get out at 7, so be home between 7:30 8 o'clock, depending on traffic.
Alright.
And then Tuesday we're gonna do Smash with my friend Matt. So if you're free Tuesday night,
I got nothing going on except for 1 o'clock. I have a dentist appointment.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I figured we'd play a game tomorrow.
Yeah, we could do that.
Well, shit, I got myself caught by the same security guard in such a stupid way. I got distracted in conversation.
They took the job.
I took her there. Oh, hey.
Hello there. Hey, Kiani. Hope your birthday went well today.
Yeah, an update?
Yeah, because the next big patch update we have Tuesday, so it does like a reload thing. If I want to play Demon Souls or anything, I'm gonna have to pause it. I'll be zipping all over the place on Tuesday.
Right.
Right.
I don't know if you're up for it, but I was also thinking the three of us could play Payday tonight if you want. Unless you want to do that tomorrow.
Play what?
Payday.
I'm on it right now.
Yeah, I figured you were.
I'm almost at level 100.
God damn it, Steve. That's true. He does have the game.
This is true.
And you can do it like how we used to do, Steve, and we can just take turns helping each other.
Yep. What builds are you guys doing?
I'm doing a mage.
He's doing a mage, I'm doing like the pure strength build with the demon brand sword.
However,
Maybe
however, I'm not opposed if the three of us want to do a brand new character together. Each of us pick a type of build, and then we just go from scratch.
We could do that too. Then we just have to go through the tutorial again and all that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beat the Dragon God boss at the tutorial.
If you can.
Actually, no, you can't. It's the that one fat ass flying thing that you got at the beginning tutorial.
I was also laughing about it because I got like one hit off of it, but before it killed me, I'm like, yeah, I got a hit off. And now that I have a much better understanding of the game, now I understand which class I should have picked at the beginning to help me with my mage build. They said like, oh, pick royalty because you get like both of the best items for a mage like right off the bat, like to help.
Pretty much.
And I was like, well, this is bullshit. But
Well, I'm level 100.
nice.
Yeah, me and Nick have discovered there are ways to farm from all the items that you win.
We knew about that since the PS3.
Well, I forgot.
So did I.
Oh, I just cracked. Oh.
Oh, I can now take on the Red-Eyed Knight without having to use magic against him.
Nice.
And it's really silly. I didn't know this, but pretty much if you go ahead and if you pretty much block his attack, he actually stuns himself and it gives you like a perfect opportunity to backstab him. Or if you just continue the pattern, you could just block and then get a hit off. And like, it was really easy to defeat him. But this Crescent Scimitar is fucking disgusting. Anyone that's playing a mage build should definitely have this as one of their weapons. Because it scales also with your magic, which is really stupid.
Ugly ass chick got her eyes tapped.
The what?
That was what it said.
I now have 58 daggers to just toss at people.
Got you tabbed up.
Cool.
That way I can also like fear and shit.
We are indebted
Alright.
to you.
Well,
What do you guys think of trailers for the live action movie?
which live action movie?
Don't Stitch.
Oh, I think it looks fine. I just hope they don't fuck it up like they did for Snow White. Because I actually went to go see that the other night with some friends.
So, critics are actually calling the Snow White film worse than the Dragon Ball live action movie.
Yeah, I posted that.
It's crazy. I'm just like, God.
Right.
Dragon Ball Evolution has been dethroned as the worst film ever made by Snow White.
Of all actual like things.
Yeah. And it's all because Rachel Zegler couldn't keep her fat, toxic mouth shut.
I don't think that's why it failed, honestly, but
They also said
It is why.
it was either Snow White herself or the Queen. It said her acting was really bad in the movie.
so here's the funny part. Gal Gadot and Rachel, pretty much all the live action stars did fine. What I think made it fail was the bullshit extra stuff that they put in and the horrible music. The only music that really slapped and really hit home was the hi-ho, the dig dig dig, and the whistle while you work. Honestly, was like the honest to goodness only good music in the entire thing, because the rest of it sounded really upbeat and poppy. And Gal Gadot actually had a really neat villain song, which I still didn't really like, but I mean, out of the rest of the music, it was honestly the only good one. And they just threw in too much extra shit. Like there's like building off of there's like building off of it, and then there's just like expanding it to where it's like this isn't even Snow White anymore. It's Snow White by proxy at this point.
I love.
Somebody made a comment on something that I read that said what they really should do is just take
I
the
can forge
original stuff and just incorporate it into live action. But like that's it. Just make it a word for word direct line. Like don't have to add in all this extra shit or anything.
Like if they wanted to add in, I don't know, extra time with the dwarves to build them up, or I don't know, a little bit of suspension of disbelief at that, Snow White was in real danger, sure, but everything was just resolved just way too fast.
Or they could have used actual midgets to play as the dwarves.
Yeah, that's another thing I had a complaint about, was there was plenty of little people in Hollywood. I'm almost positive if they did get offended by this, first of all, why? Secondly,
the guys that were actually legitimately able to play the dwarves were not hired to play as the dwarves, and they were offended. Like the one kind of character that fits them perfectly to play, like that's just insulting.
yeah. Like, I get it, they wanted the dwarves to actually look like the animated copies, though I think I would have been happier to actually see little people actually be in the film.
Let's put it this way. Snow White didn't even look like Snow White. She looked like a female Hispanic Lord Farquaad.
I don't know about that. I think she looked like Snow White personally, but...
No, if you take the comparison pictures, she looks like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, I've seen the meme, and it's like, no, not really, but okay.
And they also took a part of the scene where she actually looks like she's dressed like Lord Farquaad.
Anyway, but the
Oh, deep, will you continue to pray?
all right. So, what kind of bullshit do we
But yeah,
want to do here?
I would have thought the movie failed because of her saying shit like the prince is a stalker, saying shit like I hope Trump and Trump supporters never know peace, and then giving a fake apology about it later on,
Well,
and everything else in between.
If that's why the movie failed, then honestly, then that's more politics than it is the movie itself. That doesn't have anything to do with the movie.
And the fact that Snow White isn't
That was what he'd said.
white.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, it's not even politics. It's just attacking people because of her politics, and that's what turned everybody off from the movie itself. She's become legitimately a very hated actress.
I'm worried about the Lilo and Stitch live action because of one thing in the trailer that they showed.
What's that?
Fleetly is disguised as a man, not a woman.
Oh my God, really?
Yep. Because in the original, Fleetly only dressed up as a woman, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's true.
And in the trailer, Fleetly was dressed up as just a middle-aged man or whatever. And like when they got
Yeah, but that's only a small detail.
Yeah, but still, the internet raged about that.
So how about it, guys? We gotta tackle the souls together.
Up to you. It's either Payday or Souls.
I'm already on Souls. I'm just getting worse right now.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to get off this game and find Demon Souls.
Now, if you guys want, I do have
Demon Souls.
Fextra. I do have Fextra Life Up that actually does have builds and stuff on it. If you guys want any ideas.
it again. Because it was a pain to get Demon branded as soon as I did.
Oh no, that's fine. Like, I'm not asking you to, but that's why I said if the three of us want to either play as the characters we have, or if we want to make new ones for like just a new streamish.
I play as the character I am because I'm only soul level 41. Plus, I have like all my items and stuff like that. Plus, helping Steve World, like I get more souls and items and stuff that way.
Okay. What about you, Steve? Do you want to do? Do you want to be like? Do you want me to give you some ideas, or do you want to just do whatever?
I'm getting the update. And Vince, what build are you going to do for a new character if you're doing a new character?
No, I'll just stick with it. If Chris isn't going to do one, I'll just stick with mine then.
I
So.
do a new one. I just don't know what to do.
Well, we got. Well, let me tell you guys what builds there are. There is a Soul Mage build, Gloom Knight, which is shield and spear. There is a Moonlight Valkyrie build, but it uses the large sword of Moonlight. It's let's see. There's a Soul Samurai build, Cursed Dragon build, which is a pure strength. There's the Blue Blood Spell Sword build. The Blue Sentinel, which is for like expert co-op builds. It mainly uses the Demon brand. Arcane Archer. The Holy Paladin. The Death Cleaver, which is a PvP build. But I guess it could be used for PvE, I guess. I don't know. The Homing Soul Samurai. Homing Soul Samurai is a advanced PvP build, and that's everything here so far.
Of course, it didn't say anything about a healer build.
Well, the Paladin build. The Paladin build uses the faith portion, and so it's a healer. The Holy Paladin build focuses on high magic defense as well as very good survivability through miracles and HP regeneration. If you've been looking for a build that's extremely tough to kill and has something for just about every situation, then this is the build for you.
And if any mage build or magic based build doesn't have magic regeneration in there, then it's a failed build if you ask me.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Like MP regen is a must.
Well, of some degree, but
I think there's only one, maybe two items for that.
Let's see.
And honestly, after Demon Souls, like Dark Souls and onward, and not having that MP bar and just basing it off of spell slots, that was a fail in my opinion. They should have stuck with the MP bar, so that way you can regen your MP instead of having to just constantly sit at a bonfire every time and respawn monsters.
Let's see.
Even Chris can attest to when I say I was getting tired of it from Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I understand the sentiment.
I think honestly it would be better just for Steve to pick a build and we can go from there.
Okay.
Just gotta go like pure intelligence magic build.
You're gonna go magic builds as well.
Yeah. I mean,
If you're
hey,
gonna do it,
2 people fighting from afar and 1 going melee, that's going to be an epic awesomeness from the 3 of us.
then let me give you.
No, like, you guys cover me while I do like a lot of the damage with my demon brand.
Yeah, you're going to be up front being a tank.
Actually, let me find that blue build because I have the demon brand. I'm probably on my way to doing stuff with that.
If you're gonna do that, Steve, go ahead and start with the royalty class. You'll get the silver
Yep.
cornet, the silver catalyst, and the fragrant ring. Fragrant ring helps you regenerate HP, while silver catalyst and silver cornet give you the increased maximum mana.
Yeah. Copying an update file is taking forever. I'm at
That means-
19%.
Shit. That means you'll be getting. That means you'll be using the crescent falchion in the from Shrine of Storms, which is the fourth, which is 4/1. So we can get you that weapon ASAP, so you have a good melee weapon.
Yeah, it'll be a good backup. I'm mostly going to cast magic.
That's what I was doing for this build, actually. I'm looking at all the stuff for the Blue Sentinel. That's what I was doing for this, because I just looked at my weapons. I have the Crescent Falchion that they were recommending me use before you get Demon Brand.
There you go.
The
What?
Touch the demons.
the 18
Follow
on
the
was
mind
with the Crescent
into
Falchion.
life's ether.
Oh.
Soul of the lost, with I shall await thy return, slayer of
Which I have
demons.
25 friends. Dexterity, Faith 12, I have. But endurance and vitality they want up high, so I'm gonna need to get those stats up high. I can see why, because endurance is like stamina and vitality is high.
Better be a blacksmith.
Mid to late beginning, I want to get the dark silver shield.
I'm busy forging a
Get it
weapon
from
striking
Garl Vinland. Oh,
alters
I
its
remember
character.
something Garl Vinland.
or some transmogrified spirits.
See, do you remember Garl
Their
Vinland?
presence blesses the weapon.
What was that?
He's that soldier in, I think, like that 5-3 or 5-4, that protects that maiden that sits behind that, like,
Oh yeah, the poison blade thing.
yeah, and the poison blade with all the juice and all the like worshippers and stuff or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, and you have to fight Garl Vinland with really shit in there, and he's like, he wants like a big club or something.
Yeah. And the boss herself, you can either just talk to her and she dies herself, or you can kill her.
Yeah, because his shield, the Dark Silver Shield, it has a 100% magic reduction on top of the 100% physical reduction.
That's the whole damage.
That's really good.
Good for a mage build.
The armor you want to use is up to you. You can stay with the Meridian set if you choose the Temple Knight, or you can select something else like the Gloom set when you get it. Let's get the Gloom set.
Oh, isn't there a tower shield that allows you to have like maximum poise?
Something like that, yeah.
Activate its ability. Covers you in like stone thorn kind of look.
Steve, I do know that, like, I don't know if you were going to do, like, a pure magic build, like, if you're going to go both miracles and actual magic, but I at least put enough points in faith to at least just gain a miracle. This way I could just get the heal spell just in case.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to
do as well. Okay.
How much faith does it take to get the spell?
Huh?
Faith doesn't take the
10. You need at least 10 faith in order to get at least 1 point of miracle memory. And then you could talk to the priest on the right side of the...
Yeah, I know where that is.
Okay.
So it looks like for my stats spread, all I need to do is focus on endurance and vitality when I level up now.
Okay, that's good.
Because I have my strength at 25, I have my dexterity at 14, and I have my faith at 12. My endurance is 15. That's my lowest one. That's the one that
Art
really
thou
needs
finished?
support. But my vitality is 19, so I'm like 10 points
I can
below where
forge
I need
weapons.
to be 11, so I need to be full-time.
There we go.
Really recommend it.
40%. Oh, sorry, 41%.
You come back alive. I need your business.
Also, the Arbiter's Shield helps regenerate HP. That combined with the Regenerator Ring are both really helpful.
Yeah. Fortunately, regeneration isn't really all that good in this game.
No, but every little bit little bit helps. If you don't have if you don't have to rush through an entire area, then it's great.
Yeah, definitely.
So they also recommend for the Demon Brand build to farm all the NPC Black Phantom.
In other words, have dark scaling.
Oh, actually, what do you call it? 1-1 actually has a lot of Black Phantoms in the just past the gate. That's a lot.
Yeah?
There's a lot of them there, so you could farm. You could go through there a little bit.
Yeah.
I have to see because you need pure white character tendencies, and it allows you to obtain the ally's ring from the monumental allies. Why did I say ally? Allies. I don't know how to say words. Words are hard.
Uh-oh. Try not to hit him too much. He'll attack you.
Yeah. What is he, by the way? Just an NPC?
Yep. Just an NPC. He'll eventually die himself, I think.
I'm only here to tend to each flame.
Funny thing is,
Yourself a demon soul, did you?
about that character, he used to be white in the PS3 version.
Yeah.
Stay the path.
They changed him black,
Will soon be amongst the
the remake.
Right, I'll be right back since we're waiting.
50%.
Anyway,
So if anything, the creators of the Demon Souls remake did a racist and did a blackwash of a character.
Dub, 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 dub.
I'm surprised there's no outrage about the race swap of that NPC because now you get to kill a black guy in the game. I think there'd be a lot of outrage because of it, but eh. By the way, you're dead, aren't you?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm staying dead since being dead is pretty much the only way to summon, so It's like, since I got to do that anyway.
Yeah. Kind of cancels out, trying to get the, what called, how did I say before? The light side of the game.
Oh, the tendencies?
Yeah, trying to be a white tendency, having to die in order to help your friends, it kind of cancels it out. Dying leads you to black tendency. Also, you saying earlier that you had to figure out how the game works. I figured you have already known how the game works since playing Elden Ring.
Oh, no, I said that, I said if we start a new game, at least I know now how the game works now. What is this? Blue blood sword, assassin mask, dull gold armor, a white bow, dark silver shield.
Pretty much no different compared to Elden Ring, Dark Souls, and Bloodborne.
Yeah. I can't wait to do,
Slightly different setting.
Well, I'm actually looking forward to actually doing, what's it called? I'm looking forward to actually
What the
doing
hell?
the,
Miguel Stein. What? Wait, what? Zero?
what happened?
I'm looking at the characters that you're looking at, and one of them, yeah, strongest first completion 0. What?
I don't know.
Tools obtained. Defense items bundle disabled. Hold on, what? Is there DLCs for this?
I don't think so.
Okay, I got the digital deluxe, apparently. But what does that have to do with? There is no DLC other than the deluxe. I like how the game and legal info at the top says the original Brutal Challenge entirely rebuilt. I'm back.
Yay.
Just to remind us that Demon's Souls is the OG, and to remind us that Dark Souls is the sequel.
Mm-hmm. You said you want to do Fortu next, because then we could farm the Reapers.
Well, I haven't done my floor one yet.
I should do that then.
But I'm dead.
Oh. Well, it looks like me and you were waiting for Steve then, because I'm dead too. Right?
Well, it's gonna suck because when I finally get to the main part of the game, I'm gonna be dead.
Well, yeah, but you have to go through 1-1. Well, actually,
Yeah, don't I have to go through 1-1 by myself as a dead person?
Yes.
yeah, I guess so.
Damn.
But me and Nick wouldn't be able to help you anyway.
You know what? If I recall, I think I was doing a mage build during our first run of this remake. Around the time when the game came out.
I have 2 stone of hysterical eye.
Is there another way to revive ourselves with an item?
Item, no.
That's the only item, and there is a way to farm for them, but you have to get to, I
5.
think, what is it, 5.2 or 5.3?
What is it called?
Stone of Empirical Eye.
Okay. And those things are a rarity to get.
Yeah, and if you don't have any of them, your best way to become alive again is to help somebody in co-op or invade.
Or beat a boss by yourself.
And if you invade, you have to kill the host to become alive again. Or if you do co-op, or not co-op, well yeah, if you do co-op, then you have to kill the boss to become alive again.
What I like about Demon Souls when it comes to invaders is that invaders are able to help you if they so choose. Like, they can't be killed by enemy NPC, but you can kill them as an invader. It's funny.
That is actually a really neat concept. I never even thought about that.
Demon Souls is the only one that did it, and they brought it back in the remake. They got rid of it in Dark Souls and onward. Wasn't 4-1 the place where it was PvP Central?
4-1 is PvP.
Yeah, that's what
we
I
didn't.
thought.
But we actually, I think we only ran into one person in there. No,
Well, the game is that old.
Yes, and we killed them pretty.
I was proud of myself though, Steve. I actually ended up going into 2-1, but I still ended up getting invaded by someone, which was weird because I shouldn't have been able to get invaded, and I actually ended up
Let me
killing
guess.
them.
Let me guess. You thought because you having a password to only be able to find friends was going to prevent invasions on you, right?
No, because I killed my boss.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ah!
But yeah, I beat my boss, and I still got invaded. And Chris was kind of like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's never happened before.
Well, that's happened to me twice now. Because someone invaded me on 1-1.
I guess now in this game, invaded by having killed your boss.
What the hell? Okay.
You timed out. Not timed him out, but I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I just picked up 2 items in the main Nexus. I didn't know were there.
So to farm the best way to farm for the Stone of Umbilical Eyes is 5-3. The Plague Babies and this Blood Red Lake, they drop the Stone of Umbilical Eyes,
Okay.
but the drop rate is still pretty low. Part of me feels like we should just dash through 4 and 5, honestly. That way we can get to that part with the
Let's put our elemental alpha over here. Nice. All right, it's taking down these troops. We need to get them a big weapon upgrade. Let's go. We got it.
What do you think, Nick?
Repeat it one more time.
I said we should just blaze through World 5 so we can get to that part with the Plague Babies and just farm for the Stone of Eyes there.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
Because then the good thing is, like, with myself or you, or even Steve, if we make it there, and we farm a bunch of the stones, like, if we're in need of some stones, you can just drop them next time we do co-op, and then we just have a nice amount of them. Can you drop them? No, you can't. Yeah, you can. And then the other cool thing is if somebody has every single rain in the game, or the weapons, or whatever you need for the trophies, again, in co-op, you just drop everything, I pick it up, and then the trophy pops for me.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that's how we did it with PS3. So yeah, we have an objective. We need to get to Fort 2. Well, Fort 2 for me, so I can get my soul thing going.
Yeah, so we could do the Reaper thing.
Yeah, and then try to get to 530 so we can get to the stone farming method. You know what, while I'm waiting for you to do my, the little, soul farm thing that they had over by the Tower 9 thing. Get some more grasses and stuff like that.
Let me grab my bows and stuff. This way I can do some other shit.
I went to the wrong stand. Oops. What? What does that? Oh, why my webcam broken? Wild. Hiya! Yay, more half-moon grass. Hiya! Yay, late moon grass.
So according to this, the Crisp Blade is actually really good for mage builds because it enhances magic power. I don't know how accurate that is. I didn't see any increase in damage on my end, but I might just have to upgrade it for it to be more effective. So for now, I'm just going to keep my other shit together. Oh god, we'll have to do 3-1 for Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if I load game, if my character is still there. If it's, okay, still there.
Okay, well. There we go. Let me just pick up where.
You alive or dead, though, Steve?
I got 2 save files apparently, so let me see the first one.
You know, I should actually farm 50,000 souls right now so I can get that ring.
Do it.
I can't remember how to get that ring.
It's in the third set of prison hallways. Yep.
Yeah, the original butt stab.
Oh,
The Lord's Path. Okay. Oh, I'm alive. That's
Oh, good.
this one.
Now the better question is, which ones have you completed?
I'm soul level 23
Okay.
with 6 in faith. What was my build choice? Last Magician. Okay, might want to start over.
Unless you already have the silver, unless you just started selling shit or something.
Highly unlikely since I am soul level 23. Looks like I only played like 5 hours of the game.
Well, it's up to you at this point.
I'm gonna
The
see
sil-
my other save.
I know what the silver. I know the silver. Well, we know we picked up. I picked up everything that I needed along the way, so I know it's possible to get it early.
Now my old save is my latest save, so here's my second save. PS5, loading time's a thing of the past.
Loads for me.
You know how it loads as if, into your file as if you're starting in the fog?
Yeah.
Yeah, that loading screen. Like, I feel at this point it's kind of equivalent to GTA 5 almost. Okay, the second save file, I'm dead, and I'm still level 18. What was my thing on this one? This one I was royalty with faith 12.
So it sounds like you already started on that one.
That's what I am.
I'm just gonna start a new one. I'm gonna delete these ones.
Okay.
Sounds good. I wonder if I got, anything like
New game.
No, I just realized.
Male build.
character because I feel like the Demon brand's doing a little more damage.
There you go.